What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Sideswipe the Boss, back at it again with another video. And we did it, y'all. We made it to 500 subscribers. Let's just give it a round of applause. You probably passed that already, but you know, we made it. It's been, like I said, years in the making. It took a while to get here, but we're finally here. So here is this Q&A, 500 subscribers Q&A. I got not a lot of questions. Well, I got quite a few questions for at least a channel my size. So I will answer, I won't answer all of them, but I'll answer at least maybe like half an hour or 20 minutes worth of them, whatever I feel like it. But let's get into the Q&A right away. All right, first question comes from the TF Bros. I like that name. And it asks, any upcoming movies that you are excited for? Well, the fact that everything is getting canceled by, this illness that's going around. Can't really say it because YouTube has been flagging it, but this illness that's been going around in the world. But, if it wasn't going around, I'd be excited for Black Widow, of course. I wasn't as excited for Black Widow, but when I saw this last trailer, it blew my mind. So yes, I am very excited for that movie. I'm also excited for Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. That's going to be cool. I really like the first one, so I believe the second one's going to be just as well. Patty Jenkins, she definitely knows what she's doing, so I'm pretty excited for that one. All right, next question comes from this person, and they ask, when do we expect the resurrection of the Iron Man? Spider-Man 3. That's pretty much the right answer. Spider-Man 3. I'm not in denial. Of course not. I'm not in denial at all. Not at all. All right, our next question comes from DeAnthony Cross, and it asks, are you going to post other content when you grow? That's actually a pretty good question. I never really thought about moving from different content. I'm trying to stay in the the Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and Transformers realm, because 4 major fandoms, that's still huge, and that's still a lot to cover. But maybe I could consider expanding in the future when I do grow. I'd have to grow a lot to expand, and on top of that, I would have to have more time to do these videos, and I don't really have that much time right now. So as of right now, no, not yet, but I could post more content in the future. It's more of a watch this space kind of thing. Next question comes from, looks like Jose by Iza, and he says, one of the best movies in the intro, the Marvel Avenger Endgame, but above all, to know those answers that remain us doubt. My question is, okay, wow, Star-Lord can breathe in the galaxy, and the other Avengers too. I guess he's asking, can the other Avengers breathe in space, since Star-Lord was. Technically, Star-Lord couldn't, because, well, he could for a little while, but not for a long time, because he was half celestial. He can't anymore since his dad's dead, but Thor can somewhat breathe in space. I'm assuming Captain Marvel can breathe in space as well. And I think that's really it. I don't think anyone else would really survive in space. I mean, you saw what happened to Spider-Man when he was getting close to space. So, yeah, maybe only Thor and Captain Marvel can breathe in space. Next question comes from Christopher Rizquez. I'm really going to be pronouncing a lot of these names wrong. I'm sorry. But it asks, what editing programs do you use to edit the videos? I use Final Cut Pro X. I haven't looked back since. I've tried Adobe before, and I just couldn't I couldn't get behind it. I know most YouTubers use Adobe to edit their videos, but I use Final Cut Pro. I mean, it's simple for me. You know, I can do videos quickly on there. And yeah, it's just, I like the software a lot. So I use Final Cut Pro. I highly recommend it. Our next question comes from JWS. And it asks, are Sith Lords your specialty? Well, my friend, I'm going to let Obi-Wan answer that question.
Sith Lords are our specialty.
Our next question comes from Keeping Up with Brielle, and it asks, what's the next video we will see? The next video, the next couple of videos I have planned, earlier, I think 2 weeks ago, I said I was going to do the Flash Season 2 review, so I'm working on that right now. I don't really have a lot planned. I know I have a lot of Arrowverse reviews to do, so, that is a lot, so there's that. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be doing another gameplay soon. If not a new one, then I'll probably wait until the Avengers game comes out. And I'll probably do some tributes here and there, maybe a new ranking of one of the things about one of the fandoms I do. But yeah, so actually I have quite a bit planned to answer your question. All right, our next question comes from, if I keep getting names like this, man, y'all gonna hate me in the comments. But this person asks, excellent videos, but what do you plan when there are 1,000 subscribers? Probably another Q&A, I guess. None really different. The next question comes from Elite Supreme, and they ask, do you plan on doing public interviews later on your channel? I haven't even done a face reveal yet, so what, doing public interviews? I don't know. Maybe if I do a face reveal, and I don't plan on doing one anytime soon. Alright, our next question comes from Caleb Moultrie, and he asks, who or what inspired you to start this channel? Well, a YouTuber named So Mungry inspired me to make a YouTube channel in general, because I made this channel back in 2011, and I was really, really young when I made this channel. So I was watching his videos, because he does a lot of Transformers videos, or at least he did when they were coming out with games for him back in the day. But yeah, he was doing a lot of Transformers videos, and I would always watch them on YouTube, and it was it would be cool to actually do those as well. So I started doing the Transformers Prime game on the Nintendo Wii at the same time he did it, and it was pretty cool. I got not a lot of views because I was really young. I was recording on my phone, and it was just terrible quality, terrible everything. But it was still fun to play the games, act like a real YouTuber, and watch him play the game. At the same time, I was much faster, but still it was fun to do it anyway. And it just grew into a love for YouTube, and now I'm trying to be an actual legit YouTuber out here, editing videos, answering questions and stuff like that, doing whatever I can to, try and get up there one day. So yeah, I know that was a long answer, but yeah, So Mungry inspired me to make a channel, but I've had plenty more inspirations along the way. Next up, we have Breon Horseshoe, and he asks, how has college been so far? Thanks for revealing that, Breon. Exposing me to the whole world now.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
But college has been well so far. Yes, I am in college. I am a freshman in college, so I just entered into this new realm of new challenges in the world. And, it's been hit hard since this virus has been going around. And, yeah, I'm home, actually, for a couple weeks extra because of this illness. because it is serious. So I hope you guys are like taking the necessary precautions to make sure you guys don't get it, because it is serious. People are actually dying from it. So yeah, just make sure you like take the necessary precautions. Make sure you use hand sanitizer, wash your hands, just normal hygiene stuff to like keep yourself clean and lower your chances of contracting it. But college has been fine so far. New experiences. I do have a little bit more time to work on my YouTube channel, so that's been nice to have. And yeah, college has been just fine for me. I can't wait for it to go up from here. Next question comes from E Hollywood _, and she asks, "What's your favorite part of doing the content that you do?" Well, that's actually a very good question. That might be my favorite question of the whole episode. So, bravo, E Hollywood. But I like doing the content that I do. I'm a huge fan of superheroes, so I love making videos about superheroes because superheroes are like my passion. I am a huge super fanboy, so if you ever catch me on the street one day, and if you see me at like Comic-Con, you won't know it's me because I'll be decked out in a superhero costume. Yeah, I love superheroes. I love the comics. So yeah, I love just making videos about them. Transformers, I've been a huge fan since I was young, and Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and of course Sideswipe. Those are my Transformers. It's been really hard seeing that the movies have been flopping. I've been really giving Transformers the benefit of the doubt because I am such a huge fan of it. I couldn't get behind it last night though. I'm sorry. That movie was bad. I'll probably get to that in a later video. But yeah, I just love doing the content. And Star Wars, of course, I've also been a fan since I was young. My first encounter with that was actually the prequels. So maybe not the best start into Star Wars, but it was worth it getting into the good stuff. So yeah, I just love the content that I do. I'm a huge fanboy of all four of these fandoms, so I just love making videos of stuff that I love to talk about, and I just love in general. Next question comes from another one. And this person asks, "Do you have a family? Does it help you in your work?" I actually don't have a family because before I came to Earth, I was sent here from Krypton in a pod before my planet exploded, and I was stuck in the Phantom Zone for 15 years before I arrived to Earth. And no, okay, yes, of course I have a family. They're just supportive of my channel, Not really much else to say there. They're just supportive, so that does help. Another question from the Exposer, Breon Horseshoe, and he asks, "Where do you see this channel becoming 5 years into the future?" That's pretty hard to narrow down. It honestly could go a lot of ways. Hopefully, I could maybe have tremendous growth. Well, maybe not tremendous, but maybe at least make it into the thousands, maybe even the tens of thousands, and maybe if I'm lucky, even the hundreds of thousands. That would be a miracle. But yeah, maybe the tens of thousands. Get a good fan base. Maybe start getting paid off of YouTube at last. Maybe make some merchandise. And yeah, just have a bigger fan base, more subscribers, getting more views and likes, maybe finally getting paid. And yeah, just keep doing what I love doing, and that's being a YouTuber. Next question comes from Staff Bibikin. That's what it looks like. And this person says, "Interesting channel, but I have a question. Are you a specialist in the subject of cinema?" No, not even close. I want to be, and I'm getting there in my college studies. Thanks again, Breon. But nowhere near that yet. I hope to be one day, though. Next up, we have Pro Gosters, and this person asks, "How dare you?" All right, another question from the TF Bros. We have, "Do you like Marvel or DC better?" This is a tough one because I like them both equally. When I was younger, I was more of a DC fan, because like the Justice League animated show, Teen Titans, Batman Brave and the Bold, and yeah, I just love like the animated DC shows, and the DC comics were great as well. But in the most recent years, Marvel, of course, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they've been killing it at the box office, with movies like Captain America Winter Soldier, Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Far From Home. These movies are great, and the DCEU hasn't been doing well at all. They had a few standouts like Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman. And, I love the Arrowverse. I don't care what anybody says. I love the Arrowverse, even when it's at its weakest. Well, maybe not when it's at its weakest. Arrow season 4, Supergirl season 1, Batwoman. But I love most of the Arrowverse. So to me, I would have to give it to DC by a smidge. Like, if I had to put percentages, I'd put DC at 51% and Marvel at 49%, just because I loved DC a lot as a kid. I did, though, love, like, the Avengers Assemble TV show and, like, Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. So, actually, I might have to say they're equal. I love them equal. How about that? All right, next question comes from a person. And they ask, what do you do besides YouTube? Well, thanks to Breon Horseshoe, I am a college student. I do like college stuff, take classes, in YouTube. Well, he said besides YouTube. I don't really do much else other than do my college courses, Next question comes from Classic Revolution Gaming. And he asks, what new content are you bringing to your channel? Not really a lot of new content. Well, I am going to start doing movie reviews soon. So I'll mix that in with the TV show reviews. So I guess movie reviews will be the new content. And some new games when they come out. But not really a lot of new content as of yet. Next question comes from Felix Miller. And they ask, is it necessary for you to be famous due to YouTube? I'm not even trying to be famous, I'm just trying to make content that people like because I love being a YouTuber. And yeah, I have no aspiration of being famous. If that just comes across in the future, that happens. And I mean, that's just a cherry on top of the cake that I already like, which is being a YouTuber. And our final question comes from another person, and they ask, how do you manage to have so many subscribers? You must play very well. 500 subscribers ain't nothing compared to the 5 million that Dashy has, or however many million PewDiePie has. Come on now. And you must play very well. Thank you, I guess. I mean, those aren't really my best videos, but thank you for the compliment anyway. All right, guys, that's it for the Q&A today. Thank you for all the questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I will probably make a longer Q&A for whatever milestone I decide to do it for next. But yeah, thank you for 500 subscribers, and here's to 500 more. Let's get to 1,000. But anyway, yeah, just have a good day. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe for more of my videos. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.